Alright, welcome. So I'm going to do this video, guys. I'm just going to try to do a little quicker version of what I did before. So a lot of times my shit can kind of go rambling. So, guys, a little quicker of the breakdown. So this is, what am I doing here? I'm changing. I'm not changing. I'm showing that there's 24 letters to our alphabet. I mean, well, it gets a little more complicated than that, but because there is an N, but it's not in here. It's in just like the 9, it's in the center. It doesn't exist. So first off, if you've watched my videos before, then you can kind of see how I come up with the numbers where they come up with. Okay, let's start actually on this one. So we'll focus more on the letters. All right. So this one I wanted to make it more clear kind of what's going on. And so this is a plus sign, this is a minus sign. It's showing that this is like a battery, but you could think of the plus and minus sign as up here, wherever. Because everything is a flow from plus to minus. And maybe you could say that this side of the alphabet's the plus side, this side is the minus side, or you could say this side. But the truth is that just like a magnet, no matter how much you cut anything down, the smallest irreducible shape will always be the shape of a human man, which means the thing that you have will always have a top, it'll always have a bottom, and it'll have east-west rotation within itself. Vortexing up, vortexing down. So I'll jump back to this one real quick. So what this is showing vortex. 1, 2, 4, 8, 7, 5. 7 is 16, like we've gone over before. 5 means 32. So I get it that this is also 7, and that's how you were taught in school, that this is 7. But when I see this, I automatically think 16, because I automatically think of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th row, the 5th echo. So to me, a 7 is also a 5. It's the 5th echo in a doubling sequence. It's also 16, and you want to know why Jesus Christ died at 33 years of age? Because 32 is the top of the numbers. You don't go higher than 32. I mean, you go to 64. 64 then brings you back to 1. But if you're going to use numbers, the 5 is as high as it goes. And the 5 means 32. Unless, of course, you're using the numbers as like counting, like they taught you in the metric system. But as I'm going to show clearly and conclusively, that the metric system was not designed as a gift for you. It was designed to enslave your mind. The rich people that are running things are just so incredibly fucking crazy and cruel that you'll never be able to figure it out. Like, take the worst video of them, like, you know, like farmers, like factory farming chickens. And that is nowhere near to where the people who ruling over you and me treat us, because they don't even live in a particle world, you know, which is kind of good because they live in a more real world. So anyway, let's this is the doubling sequence. When you want to fix the doubling sequence, or you want to fix numbers, there has to be 3 6s and 3 3s, because 6s and 3s make up half of the number alphabet, or the numerical digits. There's 3 3s, 3 6s. And that leaves 1, 2, 4, 3 numbers, and 8, 7, 5, which is 3 numbers. So you have 8, 16, 32, and you got 1, 2, 4. Okay, and so what those are is like they're the bigger and smaller part of the doubling sequence. You can also double these down into infinity too, but I'm not a mathematician. This is not my job here to teach you fucking morons math. What I'm here to do is to show easily and convincingly that the English language is actually 24 fucking letters. And so I'd love to argue with this with people, because I really like a lot of people's stuff, but the fact that nobody's picking this out, it just shows that God has a sense of humor, because I'm a fucking retard. So let me... Alright, we're at 5 minutes, so I'm going to have to fucking cram this in. Maybe I'll do another one. So here, guys, A, B, C, D. That's everything, guys. The only thing you're going to do is fucking 4 things. You could think of it as 3 spatial dimensions in time. 3 spatial dimensions in time. The truth is that time is flipped, inverted, inside and outside, between each matter. And so, this is representative of magnetism or counter space. And it can either be on or off. Like the woman is on or off. But the man grows. 1, 2, 4, 8, 7, 5. This switches, it flips. Bop, 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 bop. Because what this is representative of is just space. It is doubling though. And so when you're representing a ripple effect, each one is growing bigger. Okay? And so when you sing the alphabet, kids sing it. They sing it correct. You can feel it in your mouth. A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D. E, F, G, H, I, K, L, M. And when you're going to go the land of Oz, so you're out of A, Amen, Amen, A-M-N-N. We'll get into the where the N will fit in. That's one way you put an N. These are all depictions of the letter N in the alphabet. A letter, well, I actually kind of made this one up, the line, but I'm sure that somewhere, because the line is a 9, is an N. An N is a line. This is an N. This divider in between the Men alphabet and the land of O to Z, the Oz alphabet. And so you do the same thing down here. O, P, Q, R. Maybe that one goes down. O, P, Q, R. U, S, T, V, Y, X, W, Z. And if you guys want to make some adjustments, like maybe these are switched around, I don't know. To me, the X lining up in the 10th position. So this is kind of important too, guys. So look at where the positions of these are. First position, second position, third position, fourth position, fifth position, 6th, 7th, this is where the G is, T. When the guy's saying a Game of Thrones, he's saying a Game of Thrones. And because you'll see it up here. A Game of Thrones. And so it's like this new show that came out, the OA. So the people that are writing your fucking Hollywood bullshit, maybe they don't understand what I'm writing, but the people that, their grandparents or whoever, they understood what I was saying. These motherfuckers probably too lazy. But just a few little things, guys. A1 is in the right position, B2. These are all in good positions for the letter C, G7. The H is in the 8, H, 8, I, 9, K, 10, X is 10. LL, an L is what I claim is a double letter. And LL is at your LL 11th position. The M, which is a lot of times you can think of an MN together. M and N. So M and N are the same letter because the M kind of goes into, the M gets you to the end of the alphabet and it brings you into this middle. This na, no, nada, na, The first thing you learn how to say is N. But then you separate out N into these sounds that you can make with your mouth down below in your lower voice. O, P, Q, R, U, S, T, V, Y, X, W, Z. And then you're up in the higher, the heavens. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I would say E, F, G, H, I, K, L, M. Because it's always repeating, guys. So, like you could say, you could look at it as like 3, in time, but that's not really how I look at it. I look at it more of just like ins and outs or pluses and minuses. And so each one of these, it's its own little battery system. Okay? And this is like little number combinations. You'll see in here is why they use these number combinations. Whether it's John 3:16, you can see the 316 here. Okay, 2, 3, 4. I actually used to use these 6s and 3s were switched. The obvious ones are like the H sits where the 8 is, the V8, Hidden Valley, like Hidden Valley Ranch, Gran Turismo. FS is another racing thing. FS, I think it's FS is something. EU is your European Union. Doctors, DRs, why they're called DRs, is it gives them more power because they're fucking big faking pieces of shit. Every fucking doctor, every single one, every doctor alive, they're doing the same thing that like you could accuse all white people of doing if all white people were like 100 years ago and they're like, no, there's no racism. Doctors pretending like they're doing anything other than being satanic murderers. It's why everybody, if you hold a fucking PhD, without hesitation, I would just be like, well, kill that guy. You know, I mean, granted, I would give you your day in court if we had the time and it all worked out that way. But if you work for the white, the blue, or the red, I just told you what the white is. You can figure out the red and the blue is on your own. If you work for the white, though, you're dead. You're dead to me, man. You couldn't be further on the other side of the war than I am. All right, so here's your alphabet, 12. The 12 is important. The reason why there's 12 letters, and this is the 13th, guys. Here's your 13th position. Okay, because that's where you are. You're the 13th warrior. You're the big na na na. That's what you say, right? A little baby says na 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 na. No, 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 no. No, no, no. But it's the same as what you are here. This is a 9, guys. 6 plus 3 is 9. 2 plus 7 is 9. 5 plus 4 is 9. 1 plus 8 is 9. But what is the 9? The 9 is the intersection. Okay, so see how all these numbers intersect? And they add to 9 right here. Okay, that's a 9, that's an N. That's what you are. So Jesus Christ has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 disc, circular disciples. Or King Arthur, you, I am. He has 12 knights of his round table, okay? Just like your fucking stupid fucking mouth makes 12 fucking different sounds or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Or it has, you map out the mouth best in a 12ness. Okay, I didn't do this. I'm just explaining what the people who did this did do. And so I'm not really doing anything, guys. I'm just making accurate, well, really descriptions. But as we're describing what's going on, I think there is an amount of explanation. We're kind of proving that we have some, you know, we have some. We're trying, you guys. We're trying, and this is a lot more than what most people. Nobody, these people in school, they ain't fucking trying, man. I can guarantee you that. They're not trying. And so, 12 is how you split up a calendar. A calendar is a synonym for a cylinder. Okay, every person that's alive get up and they can look around themselves and they're going to be inside of 360 degrees. That's a fucking fact. The sun and the moon will keep perfect time for you in your cylinder. And so you spread out. And this is why do we measure the world in a cubit, like the Egyptians is here, or in a foot, you know, like in the English system? The inch is like here. This is because when the Freemasons are saying so above, so below, what they're fucking saying is there is no outer space. We are in what we are. There is no outer space. Aliens aren't fucking coming. Quit being a child. Okay? Bankers are giving out 40-year mortgages on beachfront property. Wake up. So, they're just hiding, guys, because they have you enslaved. Your astrological symbols are just talking about 12. In Job 38:32 it says, Job, you don't understand this. This is a Mazzaroth. Because you don't understand how to break up a 1 into a 12, you're not going to be a very good dancer. You're not going to be a very good fighter. You're going to be a good pet for me to watch because it's funny to watch you struggle in life. It's funny to watch you have a job and job yourself over and over again. Like, oh, why did I stub my toe on that? Oh, I'm a retard. Blah, blah, blah. This is how the human being is. And I don't give a fuck if you're Albert One or fucking Richard Feynman or any of these other absolute morons. The amazing thing about the human mind that I've discovered is I'm just smart enough to realize that all the smartest people in the world are completely full of shit. If these people can't even figure out how to keep their body healthy, they're not actually smart. They're sorcerers playing a little trick on you. They're just, oh, you walk up to Albert Einstein, and you're like, you're smart. And he's like, yeah, or whatever, pay me. You're fucking an idiot. If you can't see that Albert Einstein is a fucking moron, then you're a moron. And that's the fucking game. With that said, yes, I agree that he has complex, he made some complex ideas that I bought into. I bought into gravity. I understood the equations. I'll admit that, like, when it gets into some of the calculus and stuff, it's a little, I haven't spent any time, okay? But I can tell you that anything worthwhile is simplex, it comes easy. And so, this is, let me wrap this up just so won't be too much longer, whatever, 10 minutes, wherever we're at. This is a speak wheel, guys. AOBP, CQ, quality control, DREU, FS, GT, HVYI, XNK or KX, WL or LW, M and Z. Hopefully, some of you people out there, if you watch this, you're gonna see what I've done. I didn't really do it. I just saw it. And when you can see how you can realize that, I mean, I get it that, like, oh, it's just the English language. How can it? It's not. It is whatever it is. It's my way of understanding. Our English is more like English common law, which is like, I get it that people speak a different language, but forget about those fucking people for a second. Instead, just think about what the reality is of our experience. Okay? Does it make more sense to you that you are lost in outer space? And that somebody fucking is programming enough complexity to allow you to be lost in outer space? Or are we the center of the game? Okay? Just think in your own logical, rational mind. What is more likely to be occurring? Are you the center of the game? Are we the center of the game? Is the mind the predecessor to matter? Does mind come before matter? So we're dreaming this. Or is there really solid? You know what I'm saying? It's obvious, guys, when you just wake up. Anyway, here's the 13th. See? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13. The 13th warrior is the N. The N is you. The plus and minus. The no. The N. The thing that ties it all together is you. Here, guys, the 9 in the center. The 9 in the center is where everything's 6 and 3. They cross section at the 9. Okay? And if the 9 is going back the other way. This is a description of the whole universe right here. And if you can understand what I'm doing here. And then it can keep going. The universe can keep going for eternity. This is the columns down the middle, like your spinal cord. Everything's going to come out of this spinal cord point. You can even look at this as from like a top down. This is the top of the battery, like this is a plus sign. See? Okay, this is the double helix halo wave. Okay? Credit to scientific lead. Okay? I don't understand it 100%. Okay? And then it, like this. This is the, and then it would circle into little points like this. And then this would circle into a point. That's a symbol right here for the universe or whatever. At least that's what my mind, is stuck on. And what you see is you're seeing the motion. When motion tries to go forward, when your hand moves forward in the water, Okay, it creates a trumpeting, right? Donald the trumpet is here. See how the energy moves this way, swirls back into itself, and then comes back. Swirls back into itself, and then you see how it rejoins the spinal cord, or the double helix here. This is the double helix here. This is how it's all matter is kind of coming back to itself, but always going out like tree branches. And so if you watch a tree or a flower, this is exactly what it's doing. Just up, up, up. And so to review, guys, you take this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. See how we have 1 is all the. Who's the 13th zodiac symbol? That's you fucking dum-dum. Oops. The 13th position is the 9. That's the feminine. That's you, genius. That's you. And when you look around you, you got 12 different 30-degree angles of life, of helpers. See, this is 30 degrees, each one. And that's just, when you find yourself in a space, you're going to wake up in a different reality and things are going to be totally different. But this will be the same. You're going to be at the center of the game. And there's going to be a 12ness around you. So this truth isn't true for our reality. It's true for all realities. And this is why this keeps, whenever you write a story, it ends up sounding like a dude and 12 other dudes and 13s and 9s and 7s, and because it's all the same story, guys, because we're telling a story about how electricity moves. Okay, and electricity moves as a double halo, or Ken Wheeler also describes it well, it's a toroidal torus field, you know. And I showed kind of those things before, but let's end the video. 316, John 3:16. 316-234-683-765. 9. Okay, if you want a magical code to something, that's it. 12 numbers. No 9. There's 8 digits. See how there's 8 digits? Well, actually there's 9, but that's, see, remember, that's not actually, that doesn't exist. So, there's 8 digits, or there's 8 different numbers, but there's 12 separate positions. And I think that what that really comes down to is what the truth is there's really just kind of a oneness is trying to look like more than what it is. And so a oneness is trying to look like a bunch of stuff. And so how the oneness fractals itself is through the 12 system. Or it ends up to be a 12 system. Or that's what we're defining it as right now. You know? I mean, some of that stuff is up there, you know? But anyway, guys, again, AO, BP, CQ, DR, EU, FSGT, Hidden Valley Ranch, YE, or I, XK or KX, LW or WL, ZM, and you can think ZZZZZ, MMM, and so, I don't know, like, yeah, hopefully you guys can kind of see what I'm saying here, though, that it's pretty convincing that this is kind of the original English, Anglish language, it's angles, okay, circles. Okay, you cross section, you create angles. 180 degree angle, flat, 360, flip around. So yeah, this is the angle. Here, guys, this is the angle, Anglish language, right? Okay, or what does that say? I'm saying angel. Angelish. Angels are angles. Okay, your arch angle is your arcing angle. Your Fibonacci, the Fibonacci curl is your arch angle. And that's why if you actually see this go out, you're going to see Fibonacci curls that will go all the way all the way around, and then it'll make this circle in here. See, the Fibonacci will eventually make this circle. And this is what in science, when they're trying to describe what a black hole is, they're describing this counter space that gets created from all these Fibonacci they're arced angles. Okay, and the arc angle is the feminine. It is the phi ratio. If you're thinking that life is a 1, this is the phi. Phi is what? 1.62 something, right? So 1 over 1.62, male, female, magnetism, electricity. Phi, and then would be over 1. 1 over phi. It's the same as would be the shape of an egg, where you get a pointier top and a fatter bottom. See, the bottom's fat, and then the top is pointy. Okay, or a pyramid is like that too, a fat bottom. Fat bottom girls! And a pointy top. And so this is the angelish language, but angels are just angles. Because that's all there is in this world. You're a center point, and out from that center point you're going to take different angles of direction. Okay, but it's all wheels within wheels, right? Alright guys. Peace out. Let me know. Write your questions and comments in the thingy.